Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, and we're back for some more horsing around under the sea, where everything's better, down where it's wetter. You can occasionally take it from me. When we last left off, I was messing around with the alien stuff and touching it. It's really about all I got for you, honestly. And I came back here to get everything ready in the old ship. And I guess I need to go get some more stuff together to go invade the Aurora. I left the lights on in the sub pod. How much power do you have left?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
One of these buttons turns the lights on and off. Was it Z? Oh, it was the right click. Okay, I don't want this thing using up all of its power before I get in there and touch stuff. But yeah, so...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Long story short, during my hiatus, at some point, my save file got rolled back or maybe corrupted or something, because I am playing the experimental mode, and I lost a bit of my progress messing about in the game. I'm not entirely certain what stuff I had unlocked previously. I know I had a pretty good ways towards the prawn suit. I know I had a bit of a ways towards the moon pool, which is down here. And I understand from our friend Comical Skate that a lot of this stuff can be acquired by going into the Aurora and saving the planet from radiation. Although admittedly, if there is a deadly toxin out here, you know, getting rid of all that nasty radiation is probably for the best. That said, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go... Whoa, what is this? A creature egg that looks... Okay. So they changed all the creature egg icons, I see. I mean, that's fine. I've also got a fungal sample that looks like somebody smushed some Captain Crunch. What was I gonna do before I left? To go check out where I can get some lead. Got titanium. I've got giant creature eggs and silicone rubber. Titanium, computer chips, salt deposit. Oh, believe you me, Larry has lots and lots of salt. That is not a problem. Just in his everyday life, it's just a thing that I have plenty of. So I'm gonna kind of dump all the unnecessaries for the moment, because I don't have a lot of spare storage on me. And I'm gonna go looking for goodies. That's basically how this is gonna go. Gonna drink some of my beverage, and I'm gonna try to remember where the heck you get lead. I believe you can get some in the Grand Reef. I believe. That may or may not turn out to be true, and that is just fine. Apparently this is the eye candy update that I am currently playing in, for anybody who may or may not be curious. And I will say, it does look good. There are a couple settings I turned off because they make me barfy. Those would be things like, under graphics, those would be things like the motion blur. I could probably turn up ambient occlusion and screen space reflections, but I tend to turn motion blur off and depth of field, because eventually that can make Larry just a tiddly touch barfy. And that is not always a good thing. It's not every game, but I pretty much just assume it's going to happen. And for a guy that, you know, plays games where he works all day, it's probably for the best if I avoid things that make me barfy at the computer. I think that's a fair assumption, don't you? So, last time... Whoa, that dude is super contaminating.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, I don't know what that means. That dude is super infected by that... Carar virus? Or bacterial infection. So, this is the mushroom caves. We found out that what we need to do to get off this rock is we need to get a hold of the cure to this Vax bacterium. so that we can possibly step through a Stargate to safety. That's the goal, essentially. Now, before we can do that, I need to get a hold of some better technology. How that is going to happen is... basically, I'm going to raid our ship, which, you know, as you may or may not have seen, is currently very on fire and very radioactive.
Show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Whoa, holy, okay. I forgot that the pop-in is a thing in this game. Ooh, that scared the shit out of me right there for a sec. I died in this thing getting some scans.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So this is one of the bloodgrass fields. I've done some scanning over here. That's where our life pod crash landed. And I am flying over here to the Grand Reef. The Grand Reef is hopefully going to have all of that sweet, delicious bacon that I love and crave. As far as, you know, lead so I don't die of radiation poisoning is concerned. Oh, can I not scan the snack machine? I want a snack machine. Come on, game. Don't deny me snack machines. I guess I can always go with the scanner room fragment and get some spare stuff. Alright, that's fine. Basically, what I'm looking for is I just think it'd be really funny to have like a crappy vending machine in my house. I can't remember if I built one of those before or not, but it's an option. And I want it. That's really all there is to it. And wow, those infected creatures are becoming more and more prevalent as we go through this game. I wonder if that's reminiscent of the fact that we are ourselves infected with the virus or the bacterium. The infection. We'll just call it the infection. Oh, I call it the Juicy Reef Ravine. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do, if I'm honest. So there actually is a cool other thing that you can build in this game now if I go into the blueprints. So I've died a lot inside of caves and stuff. I think we all know this. I think we all can understand that this is one of Larry's struggles in life, is not dying alone, suffocating in a cave. But now they've got this Pathfinder tool that I can use creepvine samples to release old CD discs that will help pathfind my way out of a cave so I don't suffocate to death, which I think is just the best. That is definitely something that I can get behind. And the more that I look at these dead animals, the more gross they become, which is great, because I need some grossness in my life. This game was a little too scientifically friendly for my liking. So this is the Grand Reef. Don't remember if it's full of murder or not. But I believe this is where I will discover some lead. Was that lead I just picked up? That is silver. That is not what Larry needs. That is another bitey friend. No, radio, this is not the time. I am busy. I am busy trying not to get eaten. Underwater. In fact, I'm gonna go back to my thing, because I did not equip my, my fast Astroglide strip. I'll put that in my number 3 slot, because I'm not currently building anything. Okay.
Passing 100 meters.
Okay. So what does oxygen efficiency decrease mean for me, I do wonder. It could mean, I think, a fair bit of things. Mostly that I'm not going to recover oxygen as well. Or, what little oxygen I have will not last as long without specialty equipment. Is that a ruby? I thought that was supposed to be feldspar. Okay, so there's rubies down here. I'm literally rich. Although, I'm... Whoa, 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 what is happening? What is happening? What was that? Oh, it's hot! Oh, these volcanic plumes are like a zillion fucking degrees. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Well, I'm gonna not touch those. So that's copper. What the heck drops... the other thing. The lead. Maybe I should just Google this while I'm sitting here. It's probably the best use of my time to just Google it and be efficient here. Yep, it says it's in the Grand Reef, so I'm not wrong. I just gotta look better.
Oxygen efficiency
Alright, so somewhere over the rainbow where skies are probably horrifying. Getting close to crush depth, I think, too. So I scanned this area, I think. Okay, that's better. So what do we got down here? We need lead. Lead? Are you made of lead? You look like sandstone. That can drop what I'm looking for, I think. Perhaps. Let's just check all these walls for lead. That looked like lead right there. I'm getting a little bit spoiled by all of the games I have that have like a pop-up at the bottom of the screen that show me when I pick new stuff up instead of just looking in my inventory. So that's more lead. I'm not sure how much I need, so I'm just gonna fill up before I go. There are new things in this biome that can eat my face. There's Reaper Leviathans, to my knowledge. There's also these giant crab monsters, I think. I remember reading that crab monsters were supposed to be in this biome. They may or may not be implemented yet. That is really the question. Yes, yes, I'm about to die. I'm sure that's scary for someone. But not for a gallivanting Chupacabra, man. No siree, Bob. Alright, so what was I doing? I might as well load up on the rubies while I'm here, right? I mean, if diamonds are a girl's best friend, then rubies are Larry's best friend, right? That's how that works? I'm gonna say yes, probably. I mean, who's really gonna be here to stop me? I can just learn how to hack the PDA to delete all the records of all the expensive stuff that I stole from his planet so that the Horizon company or whoever owns the Aurora doesn't try to sue me for not intellectual property rights, but I guess physical property rights? Maybe? I don't know. Frickin', what are these things? Stalkers? Stalker teeth is what I get from them. I'm gonna hit these fish. I love doing that. I love just hitting fish with an underwater car. Does that say a lot about me? It might. It might say more than it needs to. Okay, well, I'm getting back in the swing of things pretty well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Depending on the game, it takes me a while to get back into the swing, especially games like Horizon Zero Dawn. That game has finite controls that if you don't do them right, you will kill yourself so fast. Holy shamboli. So that's that stuff, and then I can make a personal survival suit. Where do I make the survival suit? That's not it. Is it here? Radiation. Oh, I need the fiber mesh. That's right. Give me the fiber mesh. Oh, I still need 2 more creepvine samples. Of course I do. Well, let's store the rest of my expensive goodies while we're here. These rubies. Because, you know, even if I only barely get out of this particular planet a few years from now, I want to live like a king and sell my book about my story, about how I survived after gross incompetence on part of the company that hired me. I got a creature egg. Just eat the food. And drink my Bear Grylls style urine. Alright, let's go back and get some more. What's this say?
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I like how this doesn't even pretend like there's a potential that this dude survived. What are you doing? Get the hell out of here, you. None of your weird... What are you guys even doing out of the sand? You're sand sharks. You're not the rest of the ocean sharks. What the hell is this about? You're worse than the bone sharks. I'm not even made out of bones. They're just bones inside of me. Alright. Alright, sirs and other thing that could possibly a sir and or a madam. I don't know, fish man, what are you gonna do? What are you honestly gonna do about him? Okay, let's pop back into here. Finish my radiation suit, and then we've got a date with destiny. And by destiny, I mean dying inside the Aurora slowly and painfully. We'll build that old-fashioned suit. Oh, yep, it's looking good. It's looking really tight and form-fitting, like spandex. What is this suit? This is my still suit. I am gonna put that away for later. I don't really have room for that. Where do I have room for that? I don't have room for that anywhere. That's good enough. It's good enough. Alright. I feel like I'm ready to go get murdered after I save the game, he said. With, trepidation. That's the right word, right? What are my power levels at? That's not powered, that's powered, that's powered. That never runs out of power. I'm pretty much good on power. That thing's probably fine, too. Let's go get murdered! Yay! Murdered! Wish I had a gun. Really wish that in the future we weren't afraid of everybody shooting each other. Look, space rednecks are a thing. I understand it's controversial. What are you gonna do, really? There's the Aurora. Let's go. Alright, fingers crossed. We might very much get eaten, like, really bad. Like, screaming and peeing myself bad. Last time I did this, I had the Cyclops, and I talked up a tall game back when the Cyclops was invincible. But, boy, it's not invincible anymore, is it? The greatest adventure is waiting to begin. Hurry onward, Larry, or you will soon be— oh, that's a reefback. Am I in the right place? Do they have reefbacks over here? I guess they have reefbacks over here. Okay. I'm not saying no. I'm just very surprised. Not expecting that. Alright. Well, I'm not dead. Oh, there's actually like a thing here now. Instead of just the Aurora kind of floating in space. And the music got noticeably creepier. Hot dog. Alright. Well, I'm probably relatively safe right up here against the crash zone. There's some sand sharks that don't even know they're slowly dying inside. That's the best. So what am I looking for now? I used to go to the front of this thing to get in. There's a glowing spot in the side of the hull. There's a lot of glowing stuff in the side of the hull. Why is it getting all dark and sinister-y? What's going on up there? Am I in the middle of an eclipse, goddammit? Why is it always gotta be an eclipse? Why does sinister stuff always have to happen when I'm trying to get stuff done? Is that planet passing in front of the sun? It's every time in this game. It's like, nothing bad is going to happen, Larry. I promise. It's just that there's gonna be a terrifying eclipse right when you think something bad is going to happen, and then you'll probably die. It's fine. Don't be such a pussy. Alright, well, whatever.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Oh, alright, so, you know, nothing to worry about, Larry, just that the ecosystem's about to get crapped on. Alright, fine. Alright, where's my stun gun so I don't get eaten by everything? Alright, what do we got? Stab you. And you're diseased, so you need to go anyway. And you. Kung Fu fighting. This is harder than it looks, I promise. Alright, that's better. Do I need the propulsion cannon for this? Did I balls this up already? You know what? I bet I needed the propulsion cannon, because I can't get in here. Or can I? That's on fire. So, I needed the propulsion cannon. Ah, shit. Alright, well, I'll continue this off next round. I forgot to bring a propulsion cannon. And, the other things that are required to get in here. I will be right back, everybody. Stay tuned.